I want to talk about the second time I fell in love. It was many years after college, and again it was with a straight guy. And I tried very, very hard not to fall in love with him. It just, we were actors, we were in the same show, I saw him every day, and I told myself, he's straight, and he's not doing anything, he doesn't want that kind of attention from you. I just couldn't help it. With no encouragement from him, I fell completely in love with him and couldn't stop thinking about him. And when I was truly, deeply, madly in love with him, Thanksgiving came, and there was a break in the show on Thanksgiving night. There were other cast members that were going, I was in Chicago, and there were other cast members that were going through Des Moines, so they took me home, and on the whole trip down there, I was absolutely miserable, sick in love with him, and all through the trip I kept thinking, you can get through this, you know you'll get through this, you'll get over it, it's just going to take time. I don't want to, and I did. I went home, it was a crappy Thanksgiving, and then I had remnants of bronchitis, and then I went, they came and they picked me up on the Friday after Thanksgiving, and we drove back and we did the show that night, and I would say by Sunday I was still madly, truly, deeply in love with him, just like the movie said, but it was a little less. And then the show ended, and I relatively quickly, I would say, considering how miserable I was on that trip down to West Des Moines in the night before Thanksgiving, I got over him, as you do. But it made me, what's important about that second love is that made me, I'm not going to fall in love again. The first time I fell in love with a straight guy, I was in college, I was young, nobody was showing me the ropes, I didn't know what to do, and it just happened. But the second time, I fought, because I knew he wasn't encouraging or being mean, trying, or nasty, trying to get me to do that kind of thing. So I fell in love with him, I got over it, but it made me not want to fall in love again. It froze me a little, to some extent. I didn't trust myself. I was afraid to fall in love. So that's what the second love taught me, to be afraid.